flashes that are blown now will not be back for that 8-minute timer. Kanavi, though.
With the gang down towards the bottom lane, knock up onto Elk, but he's behind the tower. The flame chompers coming out, missing, almost dies to the turret shots. Ruler takes 2. He will not fall, but missing will. Another hook coming in from Kanavi. He's going to tank another tower shot as On begins to chase him down. I don't think he can really go too much further.
Kanavi, though, getting a bit creative here. Will he find a mid-dive?
Good look for it. Down, does have that scatter the weak. Kanavi's going to try and walk up, get the auto down. Knight now on the chase. Kanavi tanking the tower. Scatter the weak has been used, but it won't be enough as JDG secure a kill.
It's easy, but still enough damage now. BLG on the attack themselves.
369, no flash.
Nice.
Gets the knockback flash forward by Bin. Popping the ultimate as well as they look for the damage down on this Gragas, but he's a tanky boy and he's difficult to kill. One more order will be enough, and Bin secures it, but be put in the trash. Meanwhile, around the Rift Herald, missing, going low, he tries to flash away. The Moonlight Vigil did connect and missing.
JDG, though, they're not in a great position right now. They will force their way into the river.
BLG don't have that many ultimates either. Jun looking forward as he pops his own, but Elk caught up towards the bottom side. 369 flashing off the back line as well, and now Bin has to deal with 3 members of JDG as they start to collapse. Elk looking for the damage on 369, but already 1 member of BLG is put in his grave. Follow it with 2 more into a position where later on he'll carry. They'll give him a couple of plates. Jun trying to re-engage as BLG are looking for a fight. They get the knockback on there as well as Elk continues to put the damage down, but the Moonlight Vigil comes out and Elk finds one. If Burnham doing a lot of work in this fight. Jun low, Ruler trying to get excited. You just can't hide it right now as JDG.
As the Herald now drops for BLG.
Shirelli has been used by missing here. They want to try and close the gap onto Bin because they know he'll try and push him with this Rift Herald, and they have read him like a book. Kanavi's going to dive in here. Bin trying to do what he can, but in the midst of 3, there is nothing left. But back to the fountain, the sweet release of Grayscale for Bin. JDG now start to push in mid, on hooked, the TP immediately, the flame chompers down, and that Lulu is not long for the world.
Of their hands. Knight, though, no flash,
no
okay.
Flash, the TP coming in, it's gonna be another second channel time. Gets knocked back, no stun connects. Jun still looking for the chase, flash forward, twisted advance, and now Knight is surrounded by BLG, the explosive cast, and Knight will not be found healed in the final moments to keep him alive through the unleashed power, and now Elk is just standing with a massive Gragas in his face, and JDG punish the over-eagerness of BLG.
It's a massacre as JDG will chase down On. None will be left alive as JDG will tear BLG apart. Knight will not fall. He will remain deathless in this game, and they're just looking to end it.
Oh my, I was afraid of this, fellas. In every best of 5 this year, JDG have faced BLG. They've improved. 3-2, 3-1, 3-0, and now starting out with another one.
In the battle to be the king of Ping Chung, it is Knight who strikes first. 1,400, 3v3 around this red buff. On stepping in to try and get vision. Decimating Smash dodge with a twisted advance, but I think it was Kanavi who got it. In fact, it was 369 who steals away the red, and then first blood to Kanavi. This is still only level 1 here. Elk could look for the red buff slow. Shun can go in, ghost away from Ruler, flash forward, not in range for the twisted advance, but now missing. He's Alcove gaming, but he doesn't want to be. The twisted advance for the lockup, the knockback, and that is another kill over to BLG. Elk stampeding over them as now Kanavi tries to join the fray. Shun trying to get away, but he's only level 2, and Ruler will take him out. Kanavi chasing onto On, but in the end, it's a 1-for-1 in the bottom lane. It's the level 6 off the minion. Kanavi coming up here, and now Bin. He started proxying, and he's gonna find himself in the face of 3. Bin puts the needle work down, trying to trade in. Kanavi going back in with a cyclone, chases him down. The knock-up with a decimating smash, but the healing from the needle work has Bin almost snips through Kanavi.
We'll see if it pays off, though. The saplings will be even more annoying. Knight now 3 members coming
Where
from
are you
behind.
gonna go, Knight? Stopwatch first, does still have the flash. The knock-up, he flashes it, but Shun chases him with the twisted advance, and even Tibbers can't help Knight survive. Yagao takes him.
A big confrontation in mid as Yagao finds Knight.
Wins. Yagao used to win when they were playing in the PC bunk together, and he already takes half of Knight's health, and Knight really can't do much. The super mega death rocket comes out from Elk.
They don't have control of a mid just yet as Ruler makes his way to the top lane.
369 going to charge in. Bin trying to get away from this one. No ghost on him. Dashes away from the decimating smash and he turns it back onto Ruler. But Ruler still has the ult. Doesn't even need it. Knight, no TP yet. About to come off cooldown. Unstoppable onslaught. Goes wide from 369. The Baron down to 1,000 HP and secured by BLG. On trying to act as the bodyguard. 369 trying to get onto the back line. Knight coming in from the side as well. That flank could be deadly. But BLG disengage. And JDG continue to step forward. Continue to look for more. Ruler pulls the feathers back, but he just can't find his mark. Twisted advance in from Shun. Ruler wild growth, and Shun will fall. Knight flashing forward, trying to kill off. Yagao going in fact, as the stopwatch comes out underneath the tower. Yagao trying to do everything he can, but in the end, JDG are just too damn strong. Call for the engage. Stepping forward, Knight locked up. He does still have the flash to get away. He can get to the blast cone as well. The twisted advance will lock him down, and Knight, once again, the Zonya's buying him a second, but is it enough? It's not. Shut down by Yagao.
BLG, the rest of the team, takes advantage. The teleport comes in, though. Knight is on 15 seconds.
369 going in, On's going to dash forward, dash out, Cyclone knocked up, knocked back, and Kanavi doesn't find the engage that he was looking for, and now Yagao can really open up. Kanavi going back in with the Cyclone, but Bin just keeping the rest of JDG distracted because the Infernal Soul has been secured, and look at what it does! BLG wipe away JDG!
They're gonna come for more than that. 369 is slowed.
Flash stun, knock-up coming out, Elk will fall, but now the chase is really on for BLG as Knight tries to escape. 369 goes down into the zombie mode, and Knight has nowhere to go.
And Bin believes in the 3-2 here in game 2. BLG are looking to equalize the score.
And Jun's looking for a final engage. The TP coming in as well. Look at the damage onto Ruler already. He tries to get away, but the charm will lock him up. The twisted advance chases him. There is no escape from BLG. They'll find another. Kanavi tries to get onto the back line, but he just does not have the damage. BLG find 5. 4 in fact, as Missing survives, but he'll go down as well. A 5-for-1 exchange for BLG.
BLG strike back, and they're gonna go straight to the Nexus with that one.
3-2, 3-1, 3-0 for JDG, but in Bin's eyes, it's a 3-2 victory, and they've taken the first step towards glory.
But Kanavi actually building a pretty good lead. He was able to steal away the Gromp as far as I can tell. On though.
Ruler dashes across the wall, Missing goes in, can dash back to Ruler. Shun can't quite get in range. The Condemned doesn't lock him against the wall, and now Kanavi coming in for a re-engage. The flash forward knocks up Elk, the shield, the hero, but the permafrost will lock him in place. Shun flashes, and he will escape. 369 trying to keep Yagao at bay as the charm comes out, and Ruler starts to rampage through BLG. On already down, Elk tries to answer with a bit of damage to his own, and Yagao with a flash forward will be able to get one.
Time to work with. Sending Ruler up there with this.
Missing stunned, locked up, isolated, but still just able to dash out in time. Shun going back forward, Glacial Prison gonna go wide as Shun is locked up and answers a 1-for-1 there in the mid lane.
Good interrupt, ulti from Kanavi.
Glacial Prison finds his mark, and now Yagao caught out by Knight.
It's so risky for them. Just trade Dragon for objective bounties.
Okay, and flash forward for the Wild God, knock up, and Missing will fall to On.
JDG fought each other, but it was just fight. But again, a much more controlled play as they go for the fight.
Glacial Prison's gonna hit, and immediately Yagao is just gone.
Which meant that they could then find that gank from Kanavi. The second that Ruler got a small lead, he is very quickly ballooned it. 369 now in danger.
Stunned up, isolated for the moment, but Kanavi is here to help his buddy. Bin getting forced away, Shun has to flash as well. 369 falling low to the silver box, but now Kanavi takes over tanking duties, and even Condemned into the wall, he condemns BLG to death. The collapse begins from JDG and On, trying to heal, trying to get away. Elf doing the same, he has the flash, has the cleanse, will use it to escape the decimating smash, but On cannot do that, and he's turned off. Bin now put in the trash by JDG.
JDG now, though, have their eyes on Bin.
Kanavi across the wall, the Glacial Prison hits the Hextech Rocket Belt. Not enough to escape, and now Knight 6-0-1 on this Jace. Taking the longest flank I've seen in years. Starts off in Narnia. Let's see perhaps if he can find out Ruler. Still a flash and a cleanse though for the Zeri. Dashes in, lightning crash, cleanse away, flash away from the slicing Maelstrom, and now it's all on Elk to try and really open up, but immediately JDG just dive back in. There's no escape from Knight as he finds the kills, the double for Ruler as well, and put themselves on match point, title point for JDG, for Knight and Ruler, who have waited so long for the sweet, sweet victory. They are now just one game away.
That's is how much agency it gives Knight over the matchup, and now KêNG focuses his eyes on bot lane.
On will block it, L gets hooked, but the cleanser out immediately. Good Moonlight Vigil from Ruler, and On takes an absolute chunk of health.
Of course, Knight moved into Fog of War. Bin has to be cautious of this.
You'll see it now, the ult comes out, there's the slow as well. Unstoppable Onslaught will get the chase down, and in mini Gnar form, that Gnar is mighty tiny. First blood. There it goes. KêNG answers with one in response. The roots are going to come out. The dragon already secured for JDG. And now in the pit, CHUNG really caught out, but a good quickness charm. Elk not here to put any damage down yet. And he begins to dive in. Season assist onto Ruler as Elk looks for the damage. The Feather Storm coming out as well, but he just can't pull the feathers back quickly enough. JDG shut BLG down. You can just burst through Ruler in that situation. Knight continues to show you Yagao that he is currently the king in this mid lane. Forces Yagao out. CHUNG perhaps looking for something. KêNG's going to match him though, and KêNG has done this so well. Every time CHUNG looks for a gank, KêNG is there lying in wait, and he's going to turn it around onto him. The Nature's Grasp coming out. CHUNG goes in with the Cease and Desist, tries to dodge away. There's a Lantern there as well as KêNG.
And they're in a position to contest. They're going to look for the pick.
Quantum missing, hook goes down, CHUNG flashes into it, and the Nature's Grasp will not be enough to disengage. Yagao now caught up by KêNG, and Yagao will go down to 7-0 in favor of JDG, and they are sending a message.
It is an absolute slaughter on the Rift right now.
All that BLG have been able to hope to get in this game.
He's looking for the steal. He's literally just jumping in by himself to try and take it. And Bin secures it. Delays the soul by 5 minutes, and now he's looking for more. Elk trying to trade with Ruler down towards the top side of the fight as Ruler flashes away. Bin doing everything in his power.
It's something to build off for BLG. Knight's flash is down. They blew his flash in the last time they attempted.
We'll see him. Tries to get away. CHUNG coming in with the Cease and Desist as well. And as you say, Knight no flash. No way out for him. Cease and Desist locks him down. The Eclipse Shield will not be enough. And BLG are finally on the board.
For BLG, they're making it interesting here. Bin, another objective bounty shutdown.
The crowd going wild for objective bounties is not something I had on my to-do list for today. The wallop from Bin, Nature's Grasp coming out from KêNG as well. Bin no flash, jumps back in. KêNG will lock him up. Bin just trying to do everything he can. Will get the hyper out here, but in the end, shut down by KêNG.
Now he needs to be careful. CHUNG ulti not available just yet. Does he need to be careful?
Immediately, CHUNG loses half his health. Yagao trying to come in from the side as well as Knight dives forward. And the Manamune Eclipse combo is just too much. You could kill him, but he'll take both your heads. Every single one. And they are looking to do it once again. Missing going forward. The hook onto On, not going to be too much. But there's good poke from Knight. And now in the bottom lane, JDG are pushing in to open up the base. Mid lane for 369. The rest of JDG down towards the bottom side. That inhibitor tower already down to 10% HP as KêNG goes for the engage. And CHUNG is just locked up and just shut out of the picture. Knight diving forward, knocks Yagao back. Bin trying to go mega, but he just can't find any way to get in. The Nature's Grasp out again as JDG look to close it out.
JDG with a massive pick are looking to siege onto the Nexus and looking to win it all.
4 players and 2 Nexus towers in the way between JDG and their MSI title. The cannon minions helping them as BLG just retreat to the base. Bin TP's away. He knows it's done. And JDG are the 5 fingers of Knight's golden left hand. And they will claim the prize that was promised. JDG, your MSI champions.